Alright everybody, there it is. Which NSX 125. Although this is not the Grom anymore. A little bit bigger. It's a little mouse bike, but it's a 300cc Honda Rebel. I wish they'd named it something different, because it's a much different bike than the original Honda Rebel. So it's already dirty. I've only got 30 miles on it, but in Rochester, New York in the winter we actually ride pretty bad weather around here. So today I'm doing a exhaust change, doing a slip-on, and as everyone always does, give you a little sound. It's like a reach throttle. Yeah, it sounds like a sewing machine on steroids. One thing I don't like about it is you hear a lot of the valve train in there, and you hear more motor than you do exhaust. And we'll see what it looks like. I think I might be the first video of a 300 with a Musarri exhaust running, so, and an install. I haven't found one on the internet yet, so we'll see how she looks. Alright everybody, we're in the garage. Joe's restoration and modification, and yeah, it's a little messy out here. Sorry, it's winter in Rochester, New York. Freaking sucks. It's been cold since November. The leaves are still on the freaking grass. So got this yesterday, and I'm opening it up today because I didn't want to spoil it for you guys. And the expressions or emotions that you get are going to be real because I did not open this. I got it yesterday. This is the Musarri, I don't know how to pronounce it, exhaust. $229 on Amazon. What the fuck? You know what? You could spend a lot of money on those two brothers and whatever. And it's a stepping stone bike for me, the Honda 300. I thought it would be bigger. And I'm kind of happy it's small, honestly. Because one of the factors in getting an aftermarket exhaust was the ability to use a regular swing arm plate on it. There's your gasket. We'll talk about that during the install. But this is just the unboxing right now, guys. Alright, there it is. And, whoa. A little protection for the thing. And, you know what, guys? Pretty good quality. Wow, look at the baffle. Holy cow, that's a for real, not for play. You guys can see it. I hope I'm getting that angle right over the app on my phone. I just got a new iPhone, and I didn't put the new app on, so I can't triangulate the camera right. But holy cannoli, that's a serious muffler. Oh, I see the little bastard. Yeah, they say these baffles come out easy. I can tell you right now, they don't. You need a wrench in there with about 400 left and rights. Yeah, I don't know, kids. I don't think it's going to come out easy, but... one guy said he takes it out on the weekdays for commuting, and he puts it back in on the weekend to have a little noise. One thing about an exhaust like this, and I know guys go with those shorties and all the different ones. People say, oh, it's the same exhaust, just packaged for different companies. This has to line up right. They spent a lot of time welding and doing on this. The Musarri company, I believe they're Italian because a lot of stuff has an Italian flag on it. This is probably made in China, but I can tell you right now, it's a freaking quality unit. Alrighty, I threw a little open end at it, and I'll tell you, it's pretty freaking tight, kids. You know what it is? I'm really not a bad mechanic, but I really don't turn a wrench well. That's my problem. When it comes down to the brass tacks and actually doing the job. I mean, I'm not intimidated by anything other than the fact that I can't often do stuff just strictly because I suck at freaking turning a wrench. Let's see if the gasket comes off with it. I believe it did. It did. A lot of guys say they stay on there and you gotta scrape them off. Well, that's a good deal right there. Alright everybody, so the Musarri exhaust comes with a keychain, and I put that on, so yeah, and that concludes the video for today. No, I'm just kidding. First thing, this nut's a 10 millimeter. Doesn't tell you anywhere, but in case you want to know, that's a 10 millimeter there for the clamp. And I'm thinking you probably should put the clamp on first and then come back this way on it. Just seems to make more sense to me. On my removal, I got very lucky and the gasket came off. And this is a very nice, I can't even begin to tell you what metal this thing is. It's very light and I probably could crush it with my hands, but it's metal. And maybe it's asbestos. Oh well, can't live forever. So, oh boy. Yeah, that's a little snug. It's going to go on there really snug. Oh boy. A little nervous. Well, how the hell do I don't want to get crazy with it. I'll tell you what, that's snugger than snug. It's like the snuggery.
We can hit that with sanding screen. Don't do it. We'll sand and screen that up.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's weird. That should just slip on there, I would think.
Make it as a plumber yet. Clean those pipes, solder it. More on the inside because the outside already went on, you know.
Yeah. Alrighty. So again,
I'd wipe that off with a rag.
yeah, it might be asbestos.
Just don't want contaminants for the first heat cycle inside the gasket. Wipe, you know.
Yeah. Real good call.
No contaminants.
Alrighty. That's any of the rust particles are off of there. Let's see. This thing goes on really tight. Like I say, they're fragile. Oh boy. My goodness, my gracious. Yeah, that motherfucker's tight. Let's see how tight this goes on. Oh, we found out one thing too. You want to go to the inside of this bracket or the OEM mufflers to the outside. That may confuse you. One disappointment of that is that this is a metal on this side and this is rubber on this side. So you're going metal to metal here. And, you know, is what it is. So how tight is this going to be? Get my line up. One thing that Kenny G, one of the guys that's on all those forums, and he was on reviews, and he actually was on a review on this on Amazon. He gave a really good review. He said, you'll be amazed how much space is between this collar on your original header and this. He says, it's just something you got to live with. If you're really that worried about it, put something in there to gap it or whatever. So he says, don't get cocky pushing boy, I hit that thing just right.
You did. Right, don't push it anymore. Got perfect.
Yeah, it needed just a hair more, but yeah, he was saying, do not push that gasket all the way down. You'll be getting in there with a screwdriver and wrecking it and ordering another one. And speaking of headers, this is a slip-on, but the beauty of the Honda 300s, and I'm talking about both the Fs, the 300R, you know, 3B, whatever it is there, all of them, the original exhaust has the catalytic converter in it. And this is a beautiful one-cylinder header. I don't think you can do much better getting an aftermarket. So when essentially you're actually doing a full exhaust when you put the slip-on on. Not really, but you know, not bad. You know what I mean? It's there it is, Musarri. Yeah, and I can get my. I have one of those bracketed type rear lifts instead of the spool with the little spool collars, and I was worried that that was one of the main reasons I really like an aftermarket exhaust. I'm bullshitting you. I want to make sound too. I was only lying to you. See, I got this nut to the outside for strictly utilitarian ease of operation and function, but appearance-wise, it's not going to look as good. But you know what? This bike is a utilitarian bike.
Leave about 1/8 of an inch right to the end, you know, or in the middle of the slots. They're slotted.
Right.
So in the middle of the slots, a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right down there. It's a wide clamp, and it's a very good quality clamp. Guys were bitching about this clamp. Oh my god, it's a better clamp than I've seen for most car exhausts. Honestly, I mean, it's a freaking for real clamp. Ain't no jive. Right there.
1/8 inch.
I got a really good feeling about it. again, aesthetically, if you were making a real show bike or one of these ones they got on Z.com or whatever, you'd probably want that nut on the inside. It's not that I'm screwing up, it's just I don't care. And the beauty of being able to tighten your exhaust without reaching behind, and you'd only be able to use a box end back there. Fuck that. I'm putting it out. Alright, I'm not going to go bananas until I get this up here torqued. And I don't know what the torque rating is. According to what I hear, go pretty good. Go bananas. But we'll see. I might go without an extension on this procedure. See how she does. Oh yeah, I don't think I need an extension. Boy, I do really love how much closer that is to the frame of the bike. It's like the OEM one was illy designed. That thing hung out to here. It looked like a Shim Sham aftermarket. And it's a beautiful exhaust. I'm sure Honda designed it to be really good for the performance of the bike and the right amount of back pressure and all that. But you know what? These little bikes have 30 horsepower. Fuck it, I'm going to just go and make some noise. I tell you, it's really nice. I'm not sure I like this. If it was a decal that could peel off, I probably would. You know, as far as that
Clean
goes.
rag.
Thank you, clean rag. Looks like it's not much back pressure than the original, but except it doesn't have a cat in it. I'm just looking for a little more deepness and throatiness, and we're gonna start it up, and we're gonna let you guys hear this fucker. So we screwed around. I've been drinking some all-day IPAs today, and we took a real time. You could hustle this up in 15 minutes if you're not even a mechanic. Alrighty, we pulled out of the garage, and ooh, what's that over there? FC07. Yeah, that's what my brother's running, so I gotta go bare knuckle wring this throttle out to keep up with him this summer, but I'm gonna have fun. So we're gonna do a startup. The engine's still warm, like I rode it around for a while, so we'll see how she does here. Oh, fuel injection. I love that sound. And I tell you, I like the look, the fit and finish. Without even hearing this, I'm telling you, I already like 5 stars. Lined up, gasket was great. Better than OEM almost, I think. So, all right, here we go. Oh yeah. This is a Session 5 GoPro. Real bad microphone. So like any video, it's not going to give you the true impression, but I can tell you right now, I like it. All right, everybody. Well, you know what? It's probably all my brain, but I'm telling you what. The second I just started up in first, it was like lunged. It just wanted to go like a rape tape. It was, just sounds and varying it. But it sounds like an angry dirt bike. I think I might have actually the first video of a Honda Rebel 300 with any kind of exhaust. I don't see any of them on there at all. I'm telling you what, the sound is awesome. The fit and finish, I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's ass, was really, really good. It was perfect. The gaskets, I mean, they were so tight, you barely, but once you line over it, they slid right in. It was like, they were millimeters. is nanometers apart from each other, being accurate as can be. And I know that clamp put down on that freaking gasket, and it's game over, man. That thing's not going to leak. A little funky being more of a GT style, and this bike really deserves straight pipes. But you know what? It's not that bad. And straight on. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is a single cylinder, and that's the original header, and it comes straight out, straight back. It was designed for the bike. Those angles are right on. I don't care. All these guys running them shorties and all that. This thing makes noise. I don't think you need anything more than this. If I could rate it slightly higher than 5, I would. For the price, $229. The Two Brothers is obnoxious, freaking exhausting. And you gotta buy the baffle separate, which is another $40. I almost pushed the button on it, but nah. And the Yoshi at $500, love Yoshi. This thing would be tits with it, but it doesn't look right. It's weird. It's stainless steel, and it's a little bit of carbon fiber on the end. This has no carbon fiber, but oh well. So, now I'm signing off. We'll see you later. Rich, MSX 125.